What the hell talking about? Who been fucking all night? Huh? Oh, you been fucking all night?
Good dude. No!
Huh? Said that. Who said that? Craig definitely said that hard. There wasn't me.
Oh my god.
I know he said it, bro. I know. Craig don't know how to hide his voice like me.
Oh my god.
How much that like me? Hide your voice. He can't breathe. He can't breathe.
Nah, I was trying to think of a voice to make. I couldn't. I was too on the spot. But I'm saying I'm really good at. I'm really good at impersonating other people. Like, give me a voice to do right now. Somebody.
Shit, do mine. Alright, do Slim, bro.
Can bet, fool. Nah, that's bad.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, do Slim.
What?
Quack, can you stop texting me about Quentin Williams, dog?
Hey, do more. He just said something. That's why I said do more.
You gotta be in the moment, bro. I can't do this on the spot.
Alright, do ones. One's gotta be the easiest. What? Yo. Oh, damn. If I give you a first, what you gonna give me?
Just off Lake Shore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan, that's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago.
So much dick sucking Craig.
Seen a few moments ago, there it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys.
EJ called me. He talking about Craig, boy. You was stuck, nigga. I saw you posted up with your girl yesterday on Scout. I said, nigga, that was my mama. Halfway started laughing.
You couldn't tell that was your mama?
But talking about Craig said he be on Tinder. I thought he was with them 45-year-old. I said, boy, y'all stupid. One and they be like, I gotta see your mama, boy. Cause the way EJ talking, boy, I'll do something to her. That ain't how he said it, but that's how he meant it.
They really gay because you look like your mama.
What? Oh God! So that mean they do something to me.
So basically saying nobody eat a dick but me.
No. My Instagram coming soon, bro. I'm too cute.
I gotta follow Throat Go back.
What?
I ain't even do it already.
I'm saying,
I heard she ran off on me.
No.
Chill out.
Who ran off on Med?
Is that true?
Who you talking about?
Nah, I don't know. Yeah.
Who y'all talking about?
For gas, money, $40.
Who y'all talking about? Who?
That'll fly to Ohio just for you.
Somebody you might. It's a bit. Have you ever heard of bitch that sell head and perks at the same time?
No, I never heard of that. What is that?
She said she got perks and head for sale.
Has to sell you a perk and suck your dick.
Man, this nigga right here got a fucking.
I'm talking about Maul. She had you tooted up without your permission, eating your ass and your balls at the same time.
I gotta focus on this game, bro. I ain't trying to hear that.
Oh, I'm saying you said he don't go. You crazy? It's too many numbers that you see.
I can't see it.
They'll set up to throw.
He like he sold.
Dancing to his left.
Oh my, he said you give me a superstar first 1 and 2.
It's incomplete.
Threes, that's when it gets real scary.
Now it's fourth down.
That was an interesting look.
You got
Because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield and fell incomplete.
You got A's, huh?
He'll try and throw for it here.
My fault. Sorry, Jason.
He's going to look downfield for Henry.
I thought I was going to get good too, but I ended up taking a whole lot of physical. I never did slides on the treadmill. No, they had to do like an actual. No, they had to do like, I don't know what it's called.
I'm saying, where you go to this at?
A little fucking urgent care. No, I had to do that shit for me.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
What you have to do?
They had me lift this shit, treadmill. I'm on a bicycle. 8 o'clock in the morning, finna pass out, no food in my stomach. I was finna cry. But if I would have failed, so I wouldn't be able to get it done. I had to push this.
It felt like he was at PE. Shirt hanging, sweating.
I don't matter what
in particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how
I'm saying, that's a job interview. You think you're going to get that bit like that?
No, one the interview. I already had the interview. This was to go to the urgent care, nigga.
Alright, so if you're
I had to get a piss test and all that shit.
all the way back into your plays. Take care of the ball. Take care of the ball.
Take
Take
care
care
of
of
the
the
ball.
ball.
And
And
take
take
care
care
of
of
the
the defenders.
For real?
I had to top of my shit, bro.
I know you
Shit got a dick in me. I
take
put my fingers in
no
that
hit
motherfucker. She talking about I hate doing this. I'm sorry, baby. Like, why you get picked at me then, bro?
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Talking about I hate doing this. Everybody looks so sad when I do it.
Let's get back to the
I'm saying, they got to cut that money.
You spend time with your offensive line and
She
give
talking
them
about it, girl,
credit.
but you can't see it. I did it from the spot. You can't see
Counters
it.
at the line of scrimmage.
And she right, though. You can't see it, but I feel that motherfucker. Shit bothering me.
I'm saying, yeah, you might as well start over. Make your hair grow back faster. Get the waves again, then grow back out.
If I cut my hair, I'm gonna do right now. I ain't gonna try to bust my hair. That shit ugly. That shit good.
On 2nd down now. It's
Even though
Taylor.
my shit actually curly, you feel me?
A big seam, and he might go
I feel like a
all
weed.
the
My
way.
shit.
Okay.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
I feel weird, bro.
Talking about he trying to give Mo a 2nd, 3rd, and a 3rd for DQ.
Cowboys have taken the early lead.
2nd, 3rd, and 3rd.
Earlier in the
That
week when
was
they had their
his
scouting
Dexter for
report
a
meeting,
3rd.
this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all
Who
week.
the fuck did
Yet he
Jason
still
get?
did it to them.
Wait, oh,
Wonder
what
how
the
that's
hell?
going to carry over
3D
the
spots.
rest of the
Everyone
game.
talk to me.
Extra
Talk to
point
me.
right down the
Neutral.
middle.
Don't
And that
dog.
makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it
I'm sure
away.
they'll do it, man. I'm sure this is.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Up on card.
I'm on card. Watch what I put. Yeah, come on.
Bears offense
trying to look
ready
at
to
this
go
draft
for
player
their next
again.
drive.
Strikes and
And
shit.
last time the turnover on the fumble.
Wow, Fady, I should never told his ass.
Wow, help, boy.
Tip of the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed
Boy,
it.
trying to set on next year first.
Down on the scoreboard. Had a drive
Trying to
going.
next year first.
A
Second.
past
Fuck.
the 50-yard line, so they thought
Next year draft gonna be crazy.
and to come away with nothing.
More than this?
Not a good feeling at all.
Nah, not more than this. It's just
Now
they
can't afford to do that again.
they usually
Get that bad taste out of their mouth.
they usually do those the next year like college draft
They'll
class.
spot it right in midfield at the 50.
Shit crazy, bro.
2
That shit
yards,
crazy,
good enough
bro.
for a first.
That shit crazy. That shit just crazy, boy. You know what I'm talking about, man.
They'll look to
Nigga know what I'm talking about. Niggas out like they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I ain't trading nobody pick, man. I'm talking about niggas right there selling their whole team. They editing niggas. That ain't no regular. They upload a class right there. That shit ain't regular. Niggas upload shit. They edited and uploaded shit.
Cash.
pass on first down that leads to a
Nigga,
2nd and 10.
Grant traded Fred Water for a second. Boss said, am I missing something?
Now it's third down.
So they did that trade. I said they did that
Oh,
trade
no,
before Martin.
that second one number.
Craig, boy, you
This second was
shiesty,
number.
boy.
This second was number 32.
Nah, I'm not mad at that shit, bro. That Fred, I'm not mad at shit. The Fred One shit fine with me. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm talking about in general.
Now they face
Like,
a third and
man, I'll be out with
10
Fred Warner, bro. Y'all niggas talking like he just raped me off
after
some shit. Nah, man.
Nah, it's just,
He told me he a monster.
deep over the middle.
Oh my God, bro. This shit here is ridiculous, bro.
Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of
all right,
speed.
now trades outrageous, but don't ask no nigga for no trade, cause I promise you, a nigga gonna say you, what? You get a pick, but right now you in good shape.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And the Cowboys pressure.
What? You did say it. I'm good. That's why I went on and got my picks.
On who? On who, Craig?
Turnover on downs.
On Billy, nigga. Hey, bro, watch it, bro. Hey, boy, you put this.
On Billy.
Bro, on balls.
Billy, bro.
How am I out of pocket? I'm finna get another first. Just wait till me and CP get something worked out. I love that boy.
Taylor now. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Pull up in that new.
Certainly nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get
I
into
keep
a
Trey
ball
White now,
sometimes.
24-97 extra. They can't get no better than that. I don't give a fuck who win now. Jesus can be in there, I'll be honest with you.
Whoa, hold on. I promise you, Jesus will win me a Super Bowl.
I promise you.
Play, look,
Shut
Jesus
up,
on the field
Hawk.
playing offense.
Fuck you, Mark.
On second down,
Shut up.
it's Taylor. And he is
I'm saying Jesus playing offense and defense. Wide receiver, throw it up. Nobody can pick it. Jesus just mossed it.
but only 2 yards to shoot for it.
Defense, every time you throw a pick.
Always know that he is
Hey, Mark, can you find some Thunder Foes, Mark?
the way that he gets
10 and a half.
Nah,
Side 10, side 10.
You shit.
balls even snap. A great
Damn,
Them
bro.
little ass fucking feet.
the game.
You my dog now. I'm talking about.
But this
I'm
big
talking
dick on
about.
your throat, then what you gonna say then?
Them bitch ass feet.
Yeah, that's what I
That
do.
Crazy.
escalated
That's
fast.
great. Who you talking to? You talking to me?
First down marker.
Nah, he
Talking
was
to
talking
CP,
about.
bro. Somebody talking to you,
God damn, you
goddamn.
talking to Marv crazy, ain't he?
Somebody talking to you, Yogi Bear?
Yogi Bear.
Oh, bro. I'm talking. Stop talking to me, bro. Like, sorry. You on my dick for what?
Down just
Okay,
shy
Yogi
of
Bear.
20. Give him 18.
On the real, the home Thunder Foes, bro. Side 10 or 10 and a half. What's the one you can find?
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved.
Why
In the
everybody
At the
call you
time,
Yogi
this
Bear?
changed, bro. Listen, bro, they ain't got nothing to do. They didn't say, bro. First of all, fuck that, bro. The uploaded draft class, we don't play with that before, bro. This shit ain't the same, nigga. I'm not playing a game, bro. I'm finna go at this nigga in the party in the chat, bro. Give me a minute, bro. I'm playing a fucking game.
Chill,
Bro. This ain't the
bloodbath.
same,
Chill,
bro.
bloodbath.
Of course, that was actually a pass as he moved forward.
Who's spazzing out?
Hey, game check, fellas.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And
Team, I don't know. Game check.
this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Cowboys 7, Bears nothing.
Second and 11 now. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
Taylor again.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. This a 33-yard attempt. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
The tackle made at the
some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
On play action, they'll throw. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The ball carrier.
J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
7-yard line.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll run with the former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
On for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left of the upright. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
50's the mark. 50's the mark. Come on. Bang, 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 bang.
2 and now on 1st down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the 1st half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. On first down, Taylor. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Tua. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First down.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. Give the tackle there to Keon Crossan.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Tua wants to throw it on second down. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The second down pass intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
put it mildly. That is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. So officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Dallas.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. On first down, it's Taylor. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Taylor. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down.
From the gun, it's Tua. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 40 yards. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a second down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 20.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bears 3.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Five yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Try and pick it up by running the option to the right. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
On is the punter, Charlton, now as he's able to get this one away. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And we have reached the 2-minute warning.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Got an open man finding Jefferson.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Second and 11 at the Bears' 47-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Third down, here's Taylor. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. It's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
The Bears in good field position to start out, 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
Now for the all-critical extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal calls would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Coming up on a 3rd and 9, opening drive of overtime as they look to convert.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Completes it to Samuel. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Touchdown. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Bears, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And now they'll get the short week as they get set to play at Detroit on Thanksgiving. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday afternoon at around 3:30 Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Dallas. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, alongside